Yup. Yeah, should have won America. Go back to the hangar. Let me back up a little bit more, huh? Go to the hangar. Dude, what the hell? Man, other side. Oh, he fixed his gun. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Thanks. Thank you, Dreamy Lizard. Appreciate it. Yeah. Jumbo suck ass. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Hillbilly Outlaw back, man. Listen, we on some War Thunder today, man. We checking out this crazy piece of old history. It's the Cobra King. Now, some of y'all probably know what the Cobra King is, but I'm gonna tell y'all anyways. So this is a Cobra King. It's a premium. It's a 5.3 BR on arcade and realistic. It's got a 75mm M3 cannon based on a Sherman Jumbo. And this is a monster, man. It's got a really cool desert paint scheme. It's got a couple unique decals. It's got some pretty crazy armor. As y'all can see, this front cannon breech armor plate is humongous. Checking out the armor. So it's got this very, very big plate right here to protect the middle part, which is like the driver and the machine gunner. I mean, help protect them. It's got about 200 on the slope, about 140 in the middle, and about 300 on the bottom. The actual sides are about 70, which is average. I mean, sides usually are a weak point with the back. The actual turret itself is nuts, man. It's got 150 like all the way around. Some spots, I mean, even goes up 200. And like I said, the actual cannon breech is about 200 as well. Top plate up here is a little weak, but that's a really tough spot to hit. The very weak spots are obviously the sides and this front plate. It just doesn't really do its job very well. And I want to show y'all the actual jumbo. So this is the M4A3E2 based. And if we go down the tech tree, we see that Cobra King's a 5.3. The other 5.3 is the M4A3E2, which is it's what it was based off of. And then you also have the M4A2, which is another type of normal Sherman that has a 76mm on it. So it's kind of based off the Sherman. It's for Sherman family tree. It's got pretty decent armor. So checking out protection analysis here, we'll see that if we go to Germany, which is mainly what it's going to be fighting, its two enemies are the Tiger H1, which with the PZGR39s has a low chance of going through the front plate, which is very good in some spots. Now, some spots it can go through like the machine gun port at certain angles, which can actually kill you. However, straight on this, it's not really possible. Sides are obviously weak. Turret is pretty low. Now the actual PZGR is even worse. These will obviously still go through this. However, it can't go through the turret at all. The enemy that you have is the Panther. Panther can go through almost. I mean, it can go through kind of the sides of the machine gun port, obviously, but it's got a low chance. It can go through the middle piece, which is kind of a hard spot to hit, but it can go through the side of your turret, right in the middle, which can ruin your day. So you got to watch out for the Panthers, man. Now, the downside of this tank, I'm going to be truthfully honest with y'all. I'm going to let it out right now. The downside of this tank is the cannon. 75mm M3 is just not that great at 5.3 BR. Now, if we go over to Germany and we take a look at our Panther D, which is one of the tanks you're going to be fighting the most, you go to your armor and you go to your protection analysis, we're going to see that the Cobra King with the M72, which is the AP, just normal AP, can't go through the front at all on the Panther D. Take a look through M61, we see that it really can't go through nothing either. We take a look at the T-45, which is APCR, which is armor piercing composite, but it doesn't have much explosive. Also doesn't really go through anything. It will go through the sides of the actual turret, but it doesn't do that much damage because obviously it doesn't really have explosive. It will go through the sides. The T-45 will go through the sides. The actual M61 will also go through the sides. But if you're stuck in a one-on-one front-on-front battle, you ain't gonna win it. Simple as that. The Panther is just a better tank overall, in my opinion. And it's one of your probably worst nightmares when fighting, is the Panther. Now, the Tiger H1 is also going to be one of your rivals. If we look at the protection analysis as well, we're going to see that the Cobra King with the M61 cannot go through the front of this tank neither. So, kind of the story of the Cobra King is you got to be on the sides. If you're stuck one-on-one, face-to-face, you're going to lose. Even the T-45, I mean, T-45 can go through the front. This front bar here won't go through that. But the thing is, it just doesn't do a lot of damage. I mean, you know, it does a bit, and it may save your life. But, you know, most shells go through, and that one just, the actual armor-piercing one just doesn't. Or the actual one with explosive just. So we're going to jump in a couple games, man. Test this sucker out, see how she goes. I'm not really too optimistic about it, man. The cannon just kind of seals the fate for me. But, you know, you can't knock it till you try it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hop in the game, and we're just going to give it a shot, man. We'll you know, give it its full potential, give it its chance, man. And we'll just see how it does, and I'll see y'all in there, all right? All right, man, we're back. We're going to Fluta. Very open map, very big, not really city-like. So 30 shells probably too much. What I'll do is I'll bring 15 T-45 and I'll bring like 10 M61. I don't really know if that's optimal, but that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna load up the AP rounds first. In case we run into any Panthers or Tigers, at least we know we can penetrate the side of the turret. But we don't want to be stuck in face-to-face. We're gonna try to just play on the edges and try to get some flanks in, man. If we can get to the sides of tanks, man, we're gonna be just fine. But the thing is, my play style, I don't really like to flank. I don't really like to camp. Now, if you do like camping, this tank may be better off for you. However, I would say if you like to camp and snipe, probably the M18 and all them tank destroyers probably gonna be a better bet. However, you know, if this is just what you got, then I mean it will work. You just gotta make sure you're at the sides. Listen, we're just gonna hop into it, man. We'll just see how it goes. We probably should try to flank a little bit harder than this, instead of kind of just diving straight in. There's a Panther right there. Critical hit on him. We're gonna load APC BC because he's on the side. He's gonna go down the hill. I don't think we're gonna be able to get him. Got a pretty decent shot off on him though. We don't want to get cowed out in the open though. That's for sure. So I'm just gonna keep pushing up. I don't want to be exposed on that hill. This fella's gonna push B, so we're just gonna try to get a flanking on him. As long as we watch our sides, we've got the M18 to cover the side flank. I mean, the Sherman Jumbo is pretty good, I suppose, working with a team. As long as you can get side shots, man, you'll be okay. But it's very scary coming face to face with a Panther. Or a Tiger, for that matter. Either way, it's a pretty scary battle. Okay, that's a Panther right there. Tiger, I'm sorry. It actually could be a kill. Alright, we missed him. Let's load APC. Or I don't even know what I'm saying. Let's load armor piercing. Good hit. We got a couple crew members. Gotta see if we can catch him on the flank here. We gotta watch our side. There is a guy on bait. I don't want to overextend here. I think we're gonna push this guy. Is that a Panther? It is. He got his gunner, his commander. Help killed him. Oh, he's still alive. Boom, he's dead. I thought that's the one we killed. I'm sorry. Good hit on the commander. Okay, we're in a tight situation here. They take out our gunner. We take out something of his. We gotta get to cover here. Panther can penetrate most everything we got, so try to just stay in cover and dish off another side shot on him. Bad hit. No bueno. No bueno. This Panther, man, a little tough. That was a tough situation. Thought his gunner was out. We did some good damage on him. Got a kill. Got an assist as well. And honestly, didn't do that bad that round. So let's try it again, man. We'll come back, a new map, see how it goes. All right, we're back on Seversk. A little bit more close quarters, still kind of open though. Hopefully it'll end up being well. Last match went pretty good. So I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna change these up. I think I'm gonna do 15-10. So the T-45 is really good, obviously when you're front on front. But we actually got some good flanks on that last one, so the M61 worked out pretty good as well. So we're gonna run M61 just off the get-go. Hopefully we can grab a flank here and be able to just do side shots. Last game the Panther beat us just because he was angled. If he wasn't as angled on that last shot I had, May could have killed him. But it's one of them deals where, you know, it's position and you got to be able to dish out the damage off the get-go. And you know I was clowning on the speed, but the speed actually helped us out there because everybody was so far pushed up on the sides that we were actually able to get some pretty good flanks. So it kind of just goes to show that even though it may be a con on the beginning, it may not necessarily truly be a con. It could actually be a pro in some situations. So that's good to have. All right, there is a Panther straight ahead here. All right, I'm gonna do something a little risky here. Boom, perfect. Solid flank like that. I was a little scared that it was gonna miss, or that it was gonna ricochet, but it actually worked out good. So it's a good solid kill off the start. Biggest thing when flankers like this, shoot your ears, man. I heard that guy shoot a teammate, and sadly the teammate died. However, I was able to trade him off because I heard the shot. He was pretty well camouflaged. Let's come out here and see if we can see anybody. There's a tank right there. Boom, good kill. Fuel exploded, good shot. Don't see any more enemies over that way. There is some guys straight ahead though, I hear. So we're gonna just push in. Be careful of the spawn. Right, there's some shooting going on here. Keep our eyes peeled for any sort of movement. There was somebody over there that popped smoke. Watching out for their spawn here. Here's one. Non-penetration on the side. Good kill. Took a shot from this fella. Just gonna try to move here. He's actually in a very weird spot. Missed him. Good hit. Missed. Ricochet. Non-penetration. Load AP. Or T-45. Nice. Solid kill. Another Tiger. Good hit. Non-pen. Gonna load T-45 on him. Didn't really do nothing. Critical hit. Gonna load AP. Target undamaged. Gonna load armor piercing. Try to get up on the flank here. He definitely knows we're here, so. Repair our machine gun real quick. Get him out here. In that smoke somewhere, but. I want to give away our position. All that much. Can't believe he saw that. Well, he got outplayed by the Typhoon. Well, that's alright. Listen, that was a good game, man. We got some solid kills in the old Jumbo. And now he peeks. Listen, let's head back to the hangar, y'all. Y'all, we're back in the hangar, and let's do a little post-review action here. So, I wasn't really optimistic about the Cobra King. But honestly, it wasn't too bad on the flank. There was a couple times where we shot the side of tigers or panthers and it didn't penetrate. And, you know, most of the time when you're lined up on the side like that, it's a pretty decent, either a really good shot or a kill. And it just ricocheted or didn't pin, and it's a little disappointing. But I mean, overall, it's not the worst, I suppose. The armor's pretty good. Moves kind of slow, but the cannon is still the downside. It's not bad. If you like a flank and play style, it's not bad. I would say there's better options out there. And just to name a few, I would probably say the M18 Black Cat is better. I would probably say the T20 is better as well. I've never played those two. I've just heard they're very good. But when you're looking at a similar BR, I just feel like those two are a better option. But overall, it's a very unique and historically cool tank. And it comes with some cool decals and a cool paint job, but it just the gun is my issue. But like I said, it's not bad. If you like the play style of flanking and sitting back, it's not bad. I mean, I'd rather go for the M18 Tank Destroyer, but that's just my personal opinion. Not that bad of a tank, man, and hopefully y'all learned something and, you know, can judge a little bit better if you want to buy the Cobra King, or even play the Cobra King if you have it. But it's not too bad, man, and I hope y'all learned something, and I hope I helped somebody out somehow, and thank y'all for tuning in, and I appreciate it, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.